that's the thing. You see what's happening in Los Angeles right now. You have federal law enforcement enforcing the law, which they're not only supposed to do, they took an oath to do. That's what is on the books. And you got people there that are acting like the law doesn't apply to them. So you come from a foreign country illegally into our country, you burn the American flag in protest of them trying to send you back to the country whose flag you're waving. This is such a farce. This is political. This is very ideological. But what's going on there? So you see that. And you see them burn stores. I mean, they looted. I mean, I'm watching these things. They're looting Foot Locker, the Apple Store, all this stuff, burning cars, doing all this. That would never fly in the state of Florida, not for 1 minute. You'd end up in the slammer very quickly. So you have those, and you see that what's going on. We are not going to allow that to happen in Florida. I know people are talking about, hey, there's going to be, demonstrations around the country, and the line's very clear. Everybody, every police department, every sheriff's department, all state agencies know the line's clear. Peacefully talking about what you want to do or what you want to see, or having any type of those discussions is fine. But the minute that crosses the line, we are not going to just sit idly by and let the inmates run the asylum. But one of the things they're doing in LA that, because you focus on and this is the same thing as 2020. You remember, you'd have the CNN reporter in Minneapolis. Behind him would be like the city engulfed in flames. And he said, this is a mostly peaceful protest. And you're just thinking to yourself, really? And so they're trying to say the same thing. Oh, it's peaceful. It's not that. Well, I'm seeing the stores being looted. I'm seeing fires. I'm seeing all this. I'm seeing law enforcement targeted. But one of the things that they're doing that it seems like it's even unremarked because they're doing all these other things, they are commandeering streets and doing things like that. I mean, you can apply to get a permit to use a street. I mean, that does happen, but they're just commandeering streets. And, that really, I think, honks a lot of people off because it's like it's already bad traffic in LA, horrible traffic. You have people that need to get their kids to school or get them to summer camp. You got people that may have medical needs. You have all these different things. And what? Some of these streets are just shut down because you have all these people that are complaining. That's wrong. And so in Florida, the streets, do not even try to shut down the streets. We're going to make sure that you don't do that. So I just look at seeing what's going over there. They've developed a sense of entitlement that the law doesn't apply to them with respect to immigration because California is a sanctuary state, and so they think that they can just kind of do this and ignore the law. That doesn't work, and so what the Trump administration's doing to enforce the law, not only have a right to do it, they have a duty to do it. That's why you get elected. That's why you take an oath to do. So I see the mayor, I see the governor making excuses for the people that are causing, all the havoc, and that's not the way we roll here. So we're committed. I don't think there's a single law enforcement agency that's not committed. We also have certain duties that we've imposed through Florida state law because I called a special session and we worked through that. All state and local law enforcement agencies are required to participate with ICE for immigration enforcement. And that's the only way you're ever going to do this and do this well. And so there's a question, occasionally you'll see like a sheriff pop off, like not TK, which say, oh, I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. Really? Okay. Trust me, you're going to follow the law or you'll be out of a job. That's what's going to happen, and that's what we're going to do in the state of Florida. Now, one of the things we focused on a lot, and we've had to deal with of course, the overall unrest that the country's seen and make sure that Florida is a refuge from that. But we've also seen